Hello and welcome back for another Modern Horizons draft. Our rare is Dothy Voidwalker. It seems like a pretty good card. I might want to take that. I think it's also worth something. Yeah, the Voidwalker is 20 ticks right now, or somewhere around that. So I'll probably take that because I do need to pay for these drafts somehow. Otherwise, I think Terminal Agony seems pretty strong. But this Voidwalker is a 3/2 shadow for 2 mana, which essentially is 3/2 unblockable. So it's not a bad card either. And I'll gladly take it here for power and money reasons. And then Feast of Sanity. Whenever you discard a card, deals 1 damage to any target, you gain 1 life. Pretty strong, but there's also a Bone Shredder, as well as a Bone Shards. So we are seeing a lot of good black cards, but I'll take a Bone Shredder. A creature that comes into play, kills something, then it's a 1/1 flyer. I do need to pay Echo, but it seems like a fine card. So let's take that. And then Kitchen Imp, Flying Haste Madness for 1. Whew, that's a pretty good card if you can make it discard. I think for black, you have blue where you're discarding things and then triggering because you're discarding, and red has like madness. This copies tokens. That's green blue, I think. Affinity for tokens, yeah, this is also blue green. Let's take the Kitchen Imp. What does this do? No, I think I'll just stay in black and take this Kitchen Imp. And then another one of the Kitchen Imps, Underworld Hermit, equal to your devotion to black. Not a bad card. It's 3 mana for or 6 mana for at least 5 power, typically. Return all enchantments. No. I think Delirium is blue-red. Let's just take another Kitchen Imp. We're looking for discard outlets. If you can play this card for 1 mana, that seems pretty strong. Ooh, Greed. That card is probably too slow for modern draft formats, so I won't be taking that. I think it will be this Cabal Initiates. It's a 2-drop that can discard cards. This is also not bad, but I'd rather just have the good 2-drop. Cement myself in black. Well, there's another one of them. What's this blue card do? Surveil 1, Delirium. Then it becomes a 2/2 flyer. Pretty good, but I'll stick to my black cards. It's going to be a very different draft from our 5-color enchantment deck. It seems like this will be a little bit more streamlined. Now what? Discard a card. It gets +1/+1 until end of turn. And then you can madness it out for 3 mana for a 4/3 if I get enough madness enablers. I think that's probably going to be the card that we pick here. Yeah. I'm just going to take everything that says madness on it or discard a card. Is that the theme for this draft? Let's see. Scour the Desert. It's not bad. Tide Shaper, no. Discerning Taste, pretty slow. I'll take this card, even though I'm not in love with this either. Doesn't seem very good. 4 mana for a 3/3 that returns something. Right now, I wouldn't even have something to return. Another Hell Mongrel. Split second. Target player sacrifices a creature. I think I'll take the Edict. It's going to be pretty medium in some matchups. Maybe I should just take another Mongrel. Just take a bunch of creatures. Curve out. Yeah, I'll do that. There's so many tokens running around that the Edict seems kind of weak because of that. Ooh, Feast of Sanity. Whenever you discard a card, Feast of Sanity is 1 damage and you gain 1 life. Or Bone Shards. I think Bone Shards is going to be an awesome kill spell in this deck. So let's take that. This is a cool card too, and it's an enchantment, but it generally just pings for 1. It's going to be hard to kill 2-drops with this, so let's take the Bone Shard. I could take a Factory. Maybe I end up like mono black and I could reasonably play that. Take this Crack open. I'm not unhappy with the deck so far. Need some more discard outlets, need some more removal, but we have some, I think, reasonable cards. It's hard to know for sure. Discard a card, deals 2 damage to target player or planeswalker. I'll take the Greed over that. I can get another one of those tossers, and Greed could be decent in some matchups that are a bit more grindy, perhaps. Don't know. I don't think I want to main deck this, though. I'll take Mog Salvage. I'm not playing Chatterstorm. Okay, this is a fine card if we want to be blue-black madness, almost. Return target creature to his owner's hand. If you discard a card this turn, draw a card. Yeah, that seems fine. Batterbone, living weapon, equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has vigilance and lifelink. So it's a 2 mana 1/1 vigilance lifelink. For 5 you can equip it. It's not bad. I could take another Cabal Initiate. This is also not a bad creature. Another bounce spell. The bounce spell could be kind of interesting, but it probably wheels. I can also just take another Cabal Initiate. I think I may want to do that. The Batterbone could be sweet, but it's fairly slow. I'm not sure about this, but I think I'll just take the black card and keep on being disciplined and just taking black cards. Ooh, Diamond Lion. I can discard my whole hand. Don't know if I want to do that. Flame Rift, 4 damage to each player. Discard a card you can control gain haste. That's cool too. There's also this guy, and this guy seems pretty awesome. Whenever I discard a card, I may pay 1. If you do, amass 2. I think I'll take this, and then I'm more leaning towards being blue-black discard than being black-red madness. Then recalibrate becomes more interesting. Equals the number of artifacts you control. That's not going to be good. Aerial Muba. It's another discard outlet. It's a pretty beefy flyer. So let's take that. Yeah, I think we've found our lane now. And I'm not unhappy. Definitely does not have the same power level as the Enchantress deck with the crazy mythic. But you don't always need to have all of those engine cards to be able to win a game of Magic. Ooh, Young Necromancer. Exile 2 cards from your graveyard, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. But it's 5 mana. The Starfish, I'm sort of interested in. It does turn on Threshold, or help to do that. I could take this flyer, but I don't know how achievable Delirium truly is, because then I need different card types. I think I'm going to take the Starfish. It's a little weird, because the rest of the deck is pretty aggressive, but there's no real aggressive cards here anyway. Vermin Gorger, another Hell Mongrel. Having a card like the Gorger might not be bad, but I think I want the Mongrel, another Cabal Initiate, or I can take a Sinister Starfish. Oh wow, you can also mill with this, but this is an uncommon and I don't think there's any other mill support, so might not want to do that. I'll just take another Cabal Initiate. I have enough enablers for Madness now. I have 4 2-drops, which is nice, and then I have 1 4-drop. This guy can make a huge zombie. Hopefully the other Recalibrate comes back. 2 mana, bounce something, draw a card is pretty awesome. Bone Shard, I wouldn't mind picking up another one of these. Another? Do I really need more? I guess I will take another. Yeah, there's nothing else in the pack for us, so it's not a bad card. We do probably want to work on our threshold a little bit then, because it's going to be important to have that. You can take a Seal of Removal or another Hell Mongrel. The Hell Mongrel is another discard outlet too, but I already have 3 of them. I think I'll take the Seal of Removal, although I'm not super excited about that card. I'm more excited about this one. Recalibrate is where it's at, I think. The Seal does help with Delirium, although we have no cards that care about it now. We also still have a full pack to go, and we're already at 19 cards that I'd be happy to have in my deck, so that's good. This seems pretty good too. If you've discarded a card, I can draw a card. Yeah, I like it. So it looks like the deck that we're on is open, which is always nice. Another greed I don't need. I'll take this Tormod's Crypt Keeper. Maybe I'll want to exile some graveyards. Then Sea Drake 4/3, return 2 lands. This could be interesting. I think I'll take the Foul Watcher. It's kind of interesting because it bounces cards to your hand and then you can maybe discard those lands, but typically I like having lands in play. Shattered Ego, probably not going to be great, but whatever. Alright, I have to realize that the cycling cards also work on some of the discard synergies. No, the mill card is still there, so if you pick up a bunch of those, then we have an alternative plan, maybe. Scrying 1 at the beginning of your upkeep, I don't know if that's good enough, but maybe. What would we want to open outside of Ragavan? Because I think that Mythic Monkey is like 100 tickets online right now, so if I see that and a nice playable for this deck, you can be sure that I'll take the Mythic. I will pay for 4 more of these drafts. Instead, we get Dress Down. Creatures lose all abilities at the beginning of your end step. Sacrifice Dress Down. Yeah, we're not taking that. I don't think that's a very good card. Necromancer's Familiar. Hellbent. It's lifelink as long as you have no cards in hand. Discard a card, Instructable, and tap it. It's not a bad one. I don't know if I'm in love with it, but it's not a bad one. This guy, some counters. No. Okay. Not a very exciting pack, I don't think. Let's take the Familiar. Still a 4 mana, 3 power flyer. And then, also not a great pack. This guy, I don't think I want. Take the Foul Watcher. Not super excited about that one either. Yeah, let's take that. I have a ton of 2-drops and quite a few good ones. Fractured Sanity. Each opponent mills 14 cards. I can cycle and then they mill 4. 14 cards is a lot, to be honest. Doesn't do everything. I can cycle it, and that sort of synergizes. Or I can do this, and then I can wizard cycling, and I have this as a wizard in my deck. I'm thinking I'll take the mill card. This pack has been pretty poor for us so far, by the way, but I think I'll take the mill card, and maybe this is, if the game goes a little bit longer, I can maybe win based off of this. 14 cards. Yeah, the game needs to go pretty long. Yeah, I'll just take it. Seems kind of funky. Let's maybe try it. Okay, wow. I'm happy we got most of our playables in the previous packs because these packs have been pretty terrible. I'll take this mediocre black card. And then this seems good. Draw 2 cards and discard a card. You gain life, okay. And you can jumpstart it. So that actually seems like a decent card from this pack. So far everything has been abysmal. And there's another one, or I can take another recalibrate. I think I'll take this. All bad cards, but I'll take the Blazing Root Walla because I love Vengevine, and I think I'll actually be making some modern videos soon, and if there is a red-green Vengevine deck, I definitely want to try it. So I'll at least have that card for my collection. I'll take another Starfish. Not sure if I want to play the Starfish because they're not really synergizing with what we're trying to do, but they are good cards, I think. I think so far I want to cut these, and then I'll be at 24 cards, and I think I wouldn't mind just playing 24-16. With the amount of draw we still have in the cantrips, I think we'll be fine. I'm going to take this Charger. It's not the worst card. Don't think I want to play it, but there's also some tension between the Charger and this Cabal Initiate. And we have 5 of these, so better make them somewhat decent. I'll take this Vile Entomber. Don't think I want to play it, but you never know. Take a Milliken, maybe. But I think this is just going to be what we end up playing. Take this cute looking Gilderbairn, or Glimmerbairn, sorry. Yeah, I'll take this. Doesn't really matter. Nice. I was hoping that would come back. I think I will play that. And I might play it over this. I'm not sure how to evaluate this card. I think it's okay, but not amazing. And this is just a mockery. Faithless salvaging. Come on, man. Faithless looting is where it's at, not this piece of garbage. 9-7 seems about right. Let's run it. Well, only blue mana, but we do have File Watcher, and that will let me surveil, maybe find black mana. I have good cards in hand, so I'll keep this. Famous last words. Swamp and nothing. I would like to see a swamp. Another island, of course. Just what we need. Now, they are on Starfish, so probably a bit more controlling. Okay, come on, show me a swamp. I'm putting this in my graveyard. I just need black mana. Yep, surveil. Okay, black-white. Come on, swamp. Ah, perfect. I mean, not that my play is so amazing, but still. Just play our 2-drop and then swing for 1. Yep, I'm not blocking this guy, obviously. It would be great if we could draw a Maddening Imp, then I can discard it to the Cabal Initiate, madness it out, and play to recalibrate and bounce their Starfish. No, we just draw a Swamp. I think I just play the 4-mana guy, attack for 1. No point in attacking with this. And then next turn I can play this Tihada's Ploy, and then I will have discarded the card, and then I can recalibrate and bounce whatever thing's coming out. Then we'll get Surveil. Yep. I think black-white is like Reanimator, graveyard nonsense stuff. Okay, putting more lands in their graveyard. And Flash Vigilance Devour Artifact. Okay, so it's a 4-mana 2/2 basically. It's not that scary. Not scary at all. Yep. Sending with the 1/1 and the 2/2. I could trade here. No, I think I'd rather have my Madness Enabler. Discerning Taste. Yep. Lifelink Modular. They do need to play a non-black creature that is not an artifact. Otherwise, his Bone Shredder is not going to do too much for me. I'll discard a Swamp. And then if I recalibrate, I can bounce their Vigilance dude. And I'll draw a card. It's more of a little bit of a tempo play. There's the Kitchen Imp. This I could attack with, but it doesn't really help me much. And I'll keep the File Watcher back as well to maybe block the modular creature or their 1/1. So just send for 3. And they put the card on top, so they have something that they want. Yeah, I'll block the modular creature. Sure, they used the trick on it. That's fine. Lifelink is a little bit annoying, but I can deal. I'm okay with it. Yeah, we know they have the Flash dude. Interesting. Let's discard the Kitchen Imp. Then cast this for 1 black. I think I want to play the File Watcher also. Don't need this guy, so I can put it in my graveyard. And then we'll just go attacking. And then if they block, we can actually pump our guy or just bounce something. We'll see. Yeah, I'll just discard this island. I think that's fine. And I eat the surveil creature. Sure, that thing doesn't help you here. They're going to devour, and then I'll just bounce this, draw another card, another tempo play. They've lost their creature, lost their counter. So we're doing pretty well here. Draw another island, not really what we needed. Still have this that I can jumpstart also. Do I want to play my land is the question. I think I keep it in hand. So I can jumpstart, deploy next turn. We have a bit of an air force now. Our ground guy is a 3/3. Ooh, Disciple of the Sun. At least I can kill that with the Bone Shredder. Let's see what they get back. Bone Shredder, maybe? No, they get back to 1/1. Okay, let's just block this. We draw another land. Let's play this ploy. Discard the swamp. Ooh, discard the Kitchen Imp. I kind of tapped incorrectly. That's all right. This 3/3. Just keep my 3/3 back to block. Just send in the air and then have this back as a blocker. They'll take 9. So I wouldn't be able to kill them anyway. Yeah, maybe I should have just attacked. That was dumb because I'm not going to block here anyway. Then maybe they would have taken the trade on my turn, but I don't want to trade for this guy because this is the only thing I can Bone Shredder right now. Oh well. Yeah, they scoop. I was going to say it doesn't really matter because they're under so much pressure and we kind of know what they have in hand. But that went pretty well. Put this in. 3 mana, 3/2. And what would I take out? Maybe take out a File Watcher. That wasn't too impressive. Now we don't have blue mana, but we do have plays, so let's keep. Pass. All right. Would be nice if we can draw one of the 5 2-drops. Ooh, they missed their second land. Well, we have blue mana now. Nothing to do with it yet. Okay, now they have their second land. And the Starfish. How I wish I could kill that, but I'm afraid I cannot. That's an interesting one. Yeah, let's play this guy. Pass. Maybe I should have just played Tormod's Crypt Keeper, because that can profitably attack into the Starfish. Curious why they did not use the Starfish on upkeep. If you're looking for lands, you probably want to do that. Ooh, it's not a bad card either. Play the Voidwalker and the Chancellor, and then just pass. Ideally, we get some sort of discard outlet next turn. I don't know. We'll see. Now they can surveil. Okay, they put the card on top, so it has to be a land. And the Voidwalker is also good against a lot of their synergies because it just exiles everything. Oh wow, this is their play. Not affecting the board. Really want to put some more pressure in. Might just fire off this bounce spell to up the pressure. Yep, all cards get exiled. Draw another land. Said I wanted to bounce, but maybe not. Let's just go attacking. Play my 4-drop. Now I actually have a discard outlet so I can get the value off of this Recalibrate. They're going to take 4. Yep, block there, take 4. They kept it on top. Let's see if it's a land. I mean, I have to imagine that the only thing you keep here is lands, or they must have some sort of removal spell. There's not many things I would keep outside of that. Nevin Jarl's, ooh, that's an annoying one. Okay, what are we going to do with that? I don't think I can really do much about it. What I think I'll do is just discard my swamp. I will pay the 1 just to make, put more pressure on them to discard this thing, or to pop this disc, and use this to pay and draw a card. Another land. I attack them for 7. Yep. Maybe I should have been more aggressive and I should have just bounced the Starfish the minute it came down and just not care about getting the value, but just make the tempo play. Not sure. And they're going to surveil and then pop the disc right away. I could bounce one of my own creatures, but I don't think I want to. Yeah, that is unfortunate. The Helm Mongrel. Let's just play this 3-drop. Now they have 7 cards in hand versus our not 7. They're also still at a reasonable life total. They're not doing anything. So they probably have that flash guy then. Let's just play the Helm Mongrel. And then I'm going to attack with this. They're going to flash in their guy. They're going to sack this. I will discard an island. And then we can basically loot that island away. Yeah, there's the flash guy. Yep, they're doing the modular thing. Oh wait, I first want to discard so I can actually loot this island away that I do not need. And then bounce that thing. Draw another swamp. Not a great draw. They have 8 cards in hand now. But they have little mana. Vermin Gorger. Can they just play a white creature? Something that I can kill with my Bone Shredder. That would be so nice. Cabal Initiate. That is going to be a 3/3. It's just attack. If they want to trade, I'm fine with the trade. They might have a trick. No, they do not. Okay. I mean, I have a bunch of power on board. If they would just be so kind as to play like the The guy that returns a 3-drop, and I can just Bone Shredder it, and this game's over. That guy, yep, game's over. Unless there's some free spells that I don't know about. I guess there's the mythic ones. It's fairly unlikely that that's what they have. Jeez, they were just strong lands, so we really couldn't deal with much more. Attack for 7, and we got there. Nice. All right, round 1 in the bag, on to round 2. All right, a bit heavy on the lands. No discard outlet, but I think it's good enough to keep. Sort of doubting Seal of Removal in this deck, but I guess it's an okay card. So we'll keep. Ooh, power. So that's some sort of artifact deck. Well, let's get our Seal out. Land, not the draw that we were hoping for. I'm very happy that we decided to play 16 lands because I don't think this deck needs many lands. At some point, you probably need them more to just discard to enable some of your cards. Another Kitchen Imp. No, I need a discard outlet. Would be nice if our opponent could play a creature that we can Bone Shredder. No, they're just not playing anything. Okay, that's our discard outlet. I can play that and then discard this Kitchen Imp. If we had this last turn, we would be putting a bunch more pressure on them, but so be it. We would have 2 of these attacking, and this guy, obviously. Swing. This card seems awesome. 2 mana Flying Haste for 1, if you can enable it. Okay, let's see. What are you planning to play here? Okay, make some 1/1 spirits. That is fine. I think I'm okay. Another one of those. Let's discard the Kitchen Imp, cast it for 1, play the land, Bone Shredder, a flyer. I'm somewhat tempted to just bounce this bird so this guy can get in, but it's only for 2. I think I'll just send with my Kitchen Imps. If they play a big creature that I want to kill, I can also Seal of Removal to bounce my Bone Shredder and then kill their bigger creature. They're not doing anything. In that case, I'm just going to pay the Echo for this, I think. Yeah, might as well keep it around. Another land, not what we wanted to draw. I guess I do offer up the trade now. They may also block my Bone Shredder. Sure, I have another one of those that can die. Do you want to block the Bone Shredder? Okay, then I'm just going to bounce this. If they're going to do that to an onboard trick, I'm a little bit worried that they're going to play some big creature that I now am unable to kill. But we have more removal and mostly bounce in our deck to make some more tempo plays. So we will see. Feels like I got baited there, but maybe not. Feels like a weird play to make. Try to put counters on your creature when you know that there's a okay, well, I guess I was just overthinking it. They scoop. Well, I'll take it. Changes, changes, changes. I don't think there are any. Nah, just run it back. All right, this I will mulligan. That's way too many lands and nothing to do with them. Oh, this seems awesome. I think I'll put back the 4-drop just because I don't have that many lands. And the rest seems pretty good. If we can draw a 3rd land, then we can go Cabal Initiate, and then the next turn discard Kitchen Imp, bounce something, draw a card. So that looks fine. They are on some sort of artifact beatdown. Okay, that's the 3rd land that we wanted. Hopefully nothing bad happens to our Cabal Initiate. I think that card is actually pretty good. The fact that it's a good 2-drop, enables your madness, and then later in the game becomes a 3/3, which is, during most parts of the game, a relevant body. Gargadon. So this is coming out. It's a good target to bounce or Bone Shredder. We're going to gain some life with this lifelinker. Play the Initiate. We can gain some life back, maybe. Yep. Gargadon. Plains. Okay, just beating down. I will take it. Just play a creature. A mopey, dorky creature that doesn't do anything, please. Like that one. Or I can play the Hell Mongrel. That's a hell of a card. No, I think I like doing this more. Play that. My guy gets lifelink. Bounce your dude. Oh, right. I should not. Yeah, I should have considered that. Okay, hexproof indestructible, so now I cannot attack with my 2/1. A little sloppy, should have considered that. And then probably better to just play the Hell Mongrel and wait for a better opportunity. Can also just ambush one of their creatures with this Mongrel. Ooh, nice little mythic. Bone Shredder proving to be rather useless. Have 1 card in hand. Do need to worry about their Gargadon. Yeah, they can grow this to be pretty big, right? Gains flying, and you can destroy target artifact you control. I think I just hang tight, and then I'll madness out this Hell Mongrel to block. They seem to be drawing lands. Okay, let's discard this. They're giving that flying. I see. Could try and block this, but that's not going to end very well. Let's just eat the 2/2. Yeah. All right. Maybe. No. This guy makes it hard to make good blocks or know what a good block is, but not under a ton of pressure really. Okay, are they gonna put the counter on this thing? Why would you do that? I'll just discard a card and now your guy's still gonna die. I mean, you're gonna get a big legend, but that's about it. Wait, why did it get an extra counter? Huh, I thought my guy was a 4 and this was a 2 and it puts a counter on that. I don't know. This is a 6/6 now though, so that's a problem. Land is not the answer to the problem. Let's just pass then. Maybe I messed up with modular. Oh no, this puts an extra counter on it. Yeah, okay, now I get it. Okay, this guy's getting in. It's gonna be pretty big. I'll have to throw something under the bus. Okay. Whew. I'm gonna take 13 if I don't block. And I can't block because this thing can gain flying. Okay, so I go down to 1. It's not great. Let's play this Foul Watcher. Looking for a bounce spell. That is not a bounce spell. Play the land and then play the Bone Shredder. Can kill the Gargadon. And then I have some flyers to chump this for a bit. I have 1 card in hand. We're definitely not favored because they have a giant 6/6. If we can bounce the giant 6/6, we maybe can get somewhere. It's a land, that's good. I guess I just block with the Bone Shredder. Let's keep the land in hand. Attack for 2. I'll have the 1/2 back to block, and then I really need to draw some sort of bounce next turn. Or else we're just... Ooh, a swamp also. Yeah, that'll do. All right. Did not get there. We weren't going to get there either. Wow, that's a lot of lands. So is there anything I can do against that? Dude, we don't really have anything against artifacts in particular, being blue-black, so let's just run it back. Still not unhappy with our deck. This seems fine. 2-drop, 3-drop, and the removal. Although Bone Shredder in the matchups that we've played so far, not been at its best. They have the 1-drop. Yep, come on, stop with the land. We do need to curve out and put a lot of pressure on them because we don't really play for the long game much. Okay, yeah, my guy dies. That's a bit unfortunate. Come on, stop with the lands. What is this? Okay, so 2/1 flyer. That's annoying because it can give everything flying. No, it only gives +1/+0, I think. Oh boy, that is rough. That is rough. Maybe I should have put in an extra one of those draw spells. This game is looking hard. We basically have drawn only lands. Ooh, that's good. Yep, attack for 3. Bone Shredder is still not doing anything. Oh, come on. Come on. I mean, no point in attacking. So far, we're only taking 3 a turn, which is nice, but I will need to draw some sort of action. That Jumpstart card being the best right now. Okay, the Voidwalker is not terrible. Though it doesn't really do much. It can't block anything. It can just attack. They can't block it. We can't block with it. So yeah, not exactly exciting stuff. Oh, phew. Okay, they take out that thing. I'm kind of okay with this. Less okay with them having another creature on the board. But it's one that can't attack into the Hellmongrel. I think they were overly scared of the shadow and what it can do. But as of right now, I think this Hellmongrel is keeping them from attacking them with more creatures. So they probably should have taken out that. And then they would have just been able to attack with everything. Okay, that was the card I wanted to draw. So got what I wanted. Whew, jeez. I guess I discard an island and then I bounce the Thopter. Yeah. Ooh, draw another card. Is there anything else I would want to bounce? I could bounce this modular guy, just use my mana, try to find something. Okay. I can also kill their Solitude with this Bone Shredder. Ooh, okay. That's annoying. Yeah, now it's a 4/2, so I'm getting beat for 7, down to 6. Yep, take my beating. Let's Bone Shredder, kill that, play the Cabal Initiate, play the other Initiate. I'll keep this card in hand to discard. And then hopefully we can get these to be 3/3s and then give them lifelink at some point. So it's not all bad. We still have this in the graveyard as well. Maybe I do need to add that extra. No attacks, so we've stabilized our position. Can let this go. I think I'll just pay for the Echo though. It's an extra card in my graveyard otherwise, but I think having the creature on board is not irrelevant. Yeah, that also doesn't seem like an irrelevant creature. Don't think I necessarily want to attack. They have a bunch of mana up. They could have equipped the Barbed Spike, but chose not to. Okay, they're not doing anything. It's kind of weird that maybe they have the card that deals damage and is cheaper for affinity. Soul of Migration. Okay, it's a bunch of flyers. Glad I kept my Bone Shredder around. Another Hellmongrel. Let's play this deploy. Discard the Hell Mongrel. Cast it. Yeah, I probably should be playing the second one of these. Seems pretty good, actually. And just discard the Swamp. Do I have decent attack? I don't think so yet. I can send the Hell Mongrel, but then you just make a big first striker is the problem. No, I'll stay back still. Yeah, they can start tapping that down. Then beating him with the Soul. Okay. Yep, equip that. I think I'll just trade for one of their tokens. Okay, Foul Watcher. That can help. It's another flyer. Put that into the graveyard. Now I have a bunch of 3/3s. That is kind of interesting. I can't attack with too many things. I think I attack with one of the Cabal creatures. I may be too conservative right now. Not blocking, but I do want to gain the life. So I'll discard the Hell Mongrel. Cast that. Gain 3. And then play another 3/3. Flooding the board with Hell Mongrels and Cabal Initiates. Yeah, tap my flyer. Another flyer and lifelink. Attacking with the bird. Really? I will gladly eat that. No. Then I'll just take it. Necromancer's Familiar. Has lifelink as long as I have no cards in hand. Sweet. This is send with 2 of these guys. I think I can do that. I need to make some attacks. Can't just sit here. Okay, block. Sure. They're going to shoot my initiate then. Let's play the Familiar. 3/1 lifelink. It's pretty bad against their Javelineer, but it's a blocker. Yep, tap that. Oh, and they just drew the burn spell to kill us. Yeah, this match felt a little unfortunate with drawing all the lands. I think we should have been playing that extra jumpstart spell from the start, and I might change that for round 3. Felt a little unfortunate, but we'll be back for the final round. No blue mana, but also no blue cards. We have a little bit of a curve. I do see that we struggle in drawing too many lands. Let's hope that doesn't happen this time. Okay, that card could definitely help. Oh, this is not a 1-drop, this is a 2-drop. Pass. Okay, they're just playing islands. We also found an island, so let's play our initiate. Then next turn I need to decide if I want to put pressure and play the Hell Mongrel, or if I want to go a little bit grindier and play this Guild Blade Prowler. They're not doing anything. I think I start just by attacking. And I'll play the Prowler because that's just the type of guy I am. I can't resist a good bit of value. Some people will probably just say like, no, I'll play the 4/3 and just beat them down. But I also want the 4/3 when I actually want, I want to play that and the Recalibrate in the same turn or from the Bone Church. So I actually have a benefit from it. Otherwise, my guy just has lifelink and that's not really all that exciting. Tireless Provisioner. Yeah, that's going to die. Can't have that running around. Treasure. So how do I want to do this? Do I just Bone Shard this to kill it? I think so. And discard this. That card is just pretty good. They are thinking. I have no idea what tricks there are in the set. I know about the one thing that gives hexproof and indestructible and +2/+2. I know that. I know a couple, but I'm not sure about many of them. They might have the counter spell with Replicate maybe. And then they can counter my Bone Shards. Yeah, it looks like that's what they have. Oh no, just straight up counter spell. Okay, well that was gonna happen. Oh, they counter my Hell Mongrel. And I can kill their guy. The Hell Mongrel is pretty good, pretty beefy. What is this now? Wave Sifter. Investigate twice. Oh, that's a creature. So this is green-blue tokens, I think. Oh man, just drawing lands. I will just discard this swamp and then use my Blade Prowler to essentially loot. I could bounce this, but that's not really all that appealing, to be honest. Draw a card. Another land. Oh, I guess I can just discard that land. Play my guy, attack. Imagine they don't want to trade, but who knows. Orchard Strider. Another enter the battlefield effect. I might bounce that one, to be honest. The food can gain some of the life back that they might lose. Yeah, they're attacking with this. I kind of have to bounce it if I want to make some type of headway. So let's discard another land. And then recalibrate bouncing the Strider. And hopefully we can find some sort of creature. Yeah. Bounce your Strider. Draw another land. Okay, I think okay, that was a good draw. Discard the Kitchen Imp. That gets haste 2. I won't play the Seal of Removal, I don't think. I could, but then I kind of want to bounce this right away. And then these would be 3/3s. I would attack for 8. You know what? I think I'm going to try this. I don't know if this is correct. Probably not, but you never know. And then I can attack for 8. They're down to 4. And they scoop. Nice. Got there. I think I want one of these as extras, and the File Watcher I can do without one of them. Kind of tempted to board in this Fractured Sanity to just mill them out. They seem to be archetypic. Potentially draw quite a lot of cards, but I'll leave that to maybe the final match or the final game. If I lose the next one, I might board this in, depending on how it goes. This is an okay hand. Bone Shredder is actually good in this matchup. We have a good 2-drop, no discard outlet yet. Okay, cool, an 0-3. That green-blue token deck does seem kind of interesting. Creature tokens you control have flying. Sacrifice a creature. Ooh. Oh, wow. It's pretty good. I do like that we have quite a bit of bounce spells against all of their tokens. Again, drawing many lands. It's not ideal. Let's play this guy. They didn't do anything. Well, we don't have much to do either. Next turn we can start looting and making some zombies with this bone shards if they play anything worth killing. Does not look like they're going to. Yeah, I mean, if they're just going to sit here, so am I. I'm not going to send. They will make a 4-4 most likely. I can deal with that 4-4 next turn. Oh, they're not? They're also not sacking their clue, which is a little concerning. Yep, that guy's fine. Keep drawing lands. I think this is the turn where I kind of want to go for some stuff. I kill the Wave Sifter, pay a black. Yeah, I'll kill the Wave Sifter by paying a black and discarding a card. Discard this island. I may pay 1, which I do want to do. Yes, make a 2-2, pay a life, draw a card, another recalibrate, and then bounce their crab, draw a card, and swing for 1. So this was a pretty good turn. They do have a bunch of clues, but they will be cracking them. That will take them some time. We found a Madness Enabler. Oh, they can also make beasts out of these clues. That doesn't need to be just a creature. So it's a 4-4 flyer even. That's pretty good. Play this Cabal Initiate, and then I'll just Bone Shredder this one, and then next turn if they do this, I can bounce their token and play a Hell Mongrel. I think I want to play the land because I have a lot of abilities that I want to activate. Another Wave Sifter. Yep, that's fine. I let the Bone Shredder go? I think so. Ooh, Seal of Removal. Well, let's discard the Hell Mongrel. I'll pay a black for it. Also cast that. Yep, I do want to pay for it. Ha, and they scoop. All right, another 2-1. Not bad, not bad. Pretty nifty deck. I think the blue-black archetype is interesting. I think it's a little more grindy, and we had like a hybrid between the aggressiveness of the black cards and some of the grindiness of the blue cards, but some of the black cards more fitting to black-red maybe. But cool archetype to try and explore. I'll be trying many more of these, and I'll hope to see you for those.